Dreams here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking over the second half of the Dreamsnap submissions in the Discord for the Top It Off challenge, which was the hat related Dreamsnap. Now I am filming this on a different day from when I filmed the first half, so as I said in this video, if it feels like it's edited slightly differently, if the volume and sound things feel different, that is why. I am recording this at 10:30 at night on Wednesday, so if your submission isn't shown in this video and you posted it late on Wednesday or on the Thursday, then that's probably why it doesn't show, because I'm rushing to get this filmed because I do go away on Friday and I've got a lot of stuff I need to do. I still need to pack and sort everything, so yeah, there's a lot to do before I go away, so I'm in a bit of a rush. So we are going to go through these submissions, have a look at what you guys have all created. I'm really excited to show these off because obviously I have been seeing them as you've been posting them and they are all really amazing, so I'm excited to show them off. So let's jump over to Discord and let's take a look at all the submissions you guys have created. So we start off here with a submission from Undertow, which is titled Top It Off Big Top Circus, and I absolutely love this. This is actually really good. I love how it actually looks like there's a big top circus behind you. I think that is so impressive how you've constructed it. It looks like it's made up of Luxo tables and the pretzel stands, I think, and Woody's carousel. I do believe, I could be wrong, but that's kind of what it looks like it's constructed of. But I think it's so incredible how you've basically created this building like structure out of all those items. It's so impressive. I love that we've got Simba here and Nala as like the lions, like, you know how they have those like lion tamers at the circus, or they do in films. I don't know if they actually do have them in real circuses. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a circus fan. I don't like clowns. They scare me. So I'm not a big circus goer. I try and avoid them. We've also got Mickey and Minnie here and Daisy in their new outfits, and I think they look absolutely incredible. I love your outfit. It really looks like you're like the circus ringleader. Is that what they're called? So I think the outfit is perfect and the hat matches perfectly as well. I love all the touches with the popcorn, the fireworks, the chairs. This is a well laid out and constructed scene, so I think this is going to do amazingly. This is a fantastic submission. Next up, we have Strawberry Blonde with their submission, and it is a last minute submission. It happens. You admit you're not very proud of it. You were struggling and you just wasn't feeling the vibe with this one. So I totally understand. We all have those weeks where it's a submission that we just don't vibe with. But you have got a scene constructed. You've got an outfit together. I think the clothes that you're wearing match the hat. So I think that's the main thing here anyway. And it'll be interesting to see how well this does as a selfie, because selfies don't usually do well in outfit challenges. They do sometimes, don't get me wrong, they do sometimes, but sometimes it can be a risk, so we'll have to wait and see how this one goes. Next up, we have Kyra with their submission, and I love this. This is your Alice in Wonderland setup, but this looks like it's in the forest. So did you rebuild your submission? Not your submission, your area. Did you redo it? Because I know you used to have a setup in the glade. So anyway, either way, this is so cool. It works so well. I love that you've got two of the teapot rides in the background, and because you've hidden them with like some hedges, they just kind of look like giant teapots. You can't tell that they're the rides, and I think that's so wonderful. I love all the clocks. The clocks are such a genius touch. The outfit is perfect. The table, the chairs, the food. This entire setup is amazing. I think you've done wonderfully with this, and yeah, this is a fantastic snap. 4K on the way for you for sure. Next up, we have Alley Cat with this Oswald inspired snap, and I love this. Also, I just want to point out, I love how you've got these buildings laid out. This is fantastic. It really looks like a city layout. I love that you've got the theatre in the middle and then these surrounding buildings. I think it works so well. The black and white filter is a perfect addition. I love that you've got Scrooge, Mickey, Daisy, Donald, and then you do have Oswald, and then of course the little projector thingy is such a beautiful little touch. I think this is perfect. This is a fantastic submission. I absolutely love this. This is going to do amazing, I think. Next up, we have Pink Chair Gaming with this Bo Peep inspired snap. And I think this is really cute. This is actually a genius idea. The ears match the outfit perfectly. That's what I love to see. I did do some voting on my results video, and I wasn't feeling some of the votes I gave and some of the submissions I looked at, I'm not going to lie. I love seeing the coordination. That's really what I wanted to kind of see with this challenge. And I love that everyone in the Discord is really kind of going the extra mile. I do love to see that. So I love this little setup, the little like villagey kind of farm setup. I think that's so cute. So I think you've done really well with this. Next up, we have Glitch with this submission, and this is so cool. I love this. I love that like most of the people in the shot, like the mannequins you've used, all have hats as well. I think that's such a good like idea. I love how you've got this almost bar-like setup. This is fantastic. Maybe I need to redo my Oswald's bar build. I have got a speed build coming to the channel, or it may have already came to the channel. I'm not sure with the order of these videos, but yeah, this is really cool. I like the mix of the reds and the blues. That's a really cool idea. So yeah, I love this snap. I think the outfit looks amazing. I think the colors work so nicely. So yeah, I think this is a great submission. Next up, we have SJX with this submission, and I love this. I love that you've got the jasmine ears paired with the carpets of Agrabah ride and the spitting camels. This is kind of like a very cohesive shot. I can see how everything matches and blends together. Again, selfie submission, possibly a risk, but we will see. We will see it. I'm excited to see if it does well. I love when people kind of go against the grain, and I love to see submissions like that do well. So I'm very excited to see what the results of this are. Your character looks beautiful, by the way. I love the hair color and the choice of the color in the eyes. So beautiful. But yeah, this is a fantastic submission. I really, really like this one. Next up, we have Christian Henry with this submission, and I really like this. I love that you've gone for a Vanellope inspired snap. I love that you've gone for like kind of like the candy type ears with the candy hair and the candy outfit. I think that works amazingly together. Obviously using Vanellope's house, Vanellope, her car, and the sweets on the path, I think was a genius idea as well. This is a great submission. I can't wait to see what your results are. Next up, we have Jasper's submission, and I really, really like this. There's something like vintage and romantic about this snap that I really like. Of course, Eric is checking you out. There is no surprises there, but I love this. The dress goes perfectly with the hat. I love the vintage feel of this, as I said. I think this is a wonderful little submission. I'm very excited to see what your results are because I think this is a gorgeous little snap. Next up, we have Luanil with this circus inspired snap. Again, fantastic. Honestly, I'm really feeling like circus was the way to go this week. I am seeing so many amazing circus submissions that they're all fantastic. Obviously, you have the perfect outfit. The jester monkey works well here. Daisy works brilliantly too. And then obviously all the pretzel stands, the popcorn, the candy floss, all the lights, and like even like Woody's carousel in the background, the balloons. This is a great submission. I think this is going to do well. Next up, we have Wes with this submission, and I freaking love this. This is like one of my favorite submissions. Like, it's so simple, but it's so perfect. I love that you're dressed like Donald and then you're like stood there with Donald and like his boat in the background and everything. I think it's just perfect. I love it. I love everything about this snap. I just, it brings me so much joy. Like, even the face makeup. I'm such a massive fan of this snap. Like, it feels weird to kind of say because it's just like, in some ways, like, it's not over the top or anything like that, but I love it. I think this is fantastic. Great job. Next up, we have Ev Error with this submission, and this is a Mad Hatter inspired snap. This is again really, really good. The clock, such a great touch. The like tea party teacups ride. I love that you've included Mickey, Scrooge, and Goofy here, like having other people at the tea party. I think is fantastic. I love that you're posing with the white rabbit as well. That's such a good touch. And I love that in the like foreground you've got these Wonderland cookies. I think they work so well as well. So yeah, this is actually a really fantastic snap. This is wonderful. Great job. Next up, we have a submission from Pupster, and I absolutely adore this snap. I think this is amazing. I'm such a big fan of Oswald, so I'm probably really biased when it comes to that. That's probably what it is. I don't know, but I love it. I love that you're posing with what Oswald. I love that you've got the hat on, like the matching kind of Oswald hat, and then I love that you've got this suit to match, this blue suit. I think it just works wonderfully. The flying car in the background is just like, to me, feels so like humorous. I just love to see it. It looks so cool. It makes the shot feel like dynamic and alive, which I love. And of course you have a Mickey Cloud, and I love a Mickey Cloud. Everyone knows I'm a big Mickey Cloud fan. I need to get that Mickey Cloud emote. I know Otto sent me one. I was meant to do something with it, and then like it slipped my mind, and as always I lose my train of thoughts with things. So I definitely need that Mickey Cloud emote on my channel though, for sure. But this is a fantastic snap. Even like the black and white monkey companion here works so well. So I love this. Brilliant job to you and to Luca. Next up, we have Julie Melf with this submission, and I love this like little train track setup. It does remind me a lot of the train track setup that Horrible Gaming did on her channel. I really wish I got to the point of like unlocking these tracks so that I could do like a train track setup, because like my husband's a fan of trains and stuff like that, and so like I think it would be a fun build to do in the valley, but I feel like that moment's past. Horrible Gaming has an amazing build, so just check hers out because it's fantastic. But this is really reminiscent of that to me. I love that it has this kind of like old vintage feel, especially with like Goofy and Wally's outfits. I think you've coordinated that so well. And I love how you've used this little chair as like a suitcase, because it's like meant to look like a bit like a suitcase. I think it's just genius. So fantastic job with this submission. It's so fun. Next up, we have Princess Star Butterfly. Now, I have just seen your comment in here asking which one, and I feel bad that I didn't see it sooner. But these are potentially your submissions. I'm not sure which one you went for, but both are like the same sort of vibe, but just kind of like different positions. So I love this. Again, that kind of circus vibe. I love that you've included Scar here as the lion and stuff like that. I think that was a really fun idea. And then we have this one here, which is again another submission, slightly different angle. I've just had a cat jump up on my stool, so that gave me a bit of a fright then. Yeah, but this again, similar vibe. Both are really great submissions. I'm not sure which one you've gone for, but I'm sure either one will do well. Next up, we have Doodles with this cleaning day with Wally, and I love this. This is actually super cute. I think it's really unique. I love how it definitely has those kind of like cottagecore vibes, so I think this is going to do really well. I think the outfit is perfect for the kind of vibes that you're trying to put across. I think it just works really, really well. This is a beautifully like little decorated scene. I think the house looks cute. paired with the outfit, Wally, and even the little bunny by the door. It's adorable. This is such a cute little snap, so fantastic work with this. Next up, we have Kamikaze Kaiju with this submission. You're kind of like this creative painter in this room, painting this topiary. Well, not the topiary, but like painting a picture of it. I love that you've gone for the Rapunzel wallpaper with the windows as well. I think that just works really well. And I love that you've gone for this kind of like crazy bright over the top outfit. I think that does work really, really well. So yeah, it might be a bit of a risk going for the Mickey ears. Maybe that's just because of my own personal stance on the submissions and the theme. I do think the Mickey ears, or the Minnie ears I should say, blend into your character's hair a little bit, so I'm not sure how well that's going to stand out to voters, but I am one person, and just because of what I think for this challenge doesn't mean that's what everyone else thinks or is going to go for. So I do love the rest of the whole submission though. I do think it's fun and wonderfully creative. So fantastic job here. Next up, we have Blush Danielle with this submission. I really, really like this. Again, kind of going with those black and white vibes, I think is fantastic. Having that run through your entire outfit is just like such a good idea. We do also have the Oswald car and theatre. We have Oswald here posing, and I love that you're posing with the black and white monkey companion as well. I just think that works really well. I am at some point going to have to feed these companions because I've not done it yet. I've not like fed a single companion yet, like in terms of like the black and white one. So someone remind me to do that. Someone remind me because I'm falling behind. But yeah, this is a great submission. Next up, we have Mompajules with this submission. And this is like a Magician Mickey submission. And I love this. This is fantastic. This is so wonderfully creative. I love the setup here. I think it looks incredible. I love the choice of the doors here. I love the framing with the kind of like pillars or columns, however you call them. I think that works really well, and like the starlights as well. The fact that you've got like a little pot, but that kind of like resembles the hat, and it's like you've pulled the rabbit out of the hat and there's this like swirl of magic around. That is so fun. That is so creative. This is honestly such a genius submission. I am curious though, how have you got two doors in this room? How have you done this? Because presumably it's a free room, because you can't put doors just randomly on the wall, can you? I don't think you can. I'm like really confused by this because I'm like, there should be a door behind you, I would think. No? Yes? I'm so confused. Anyway, this is fantastic. Great job. Next up, we have a submission that I have made for my husband's account. So I went with a pirate vibe. I thought that would be really, really fun to do. And I wanted to replicate, in a way, the pirate submission that I'd done before for like the pirate challenge we had ages ago. So I really wanted to replicate that. Now, one of the things I couldn't replicate was the fog, because obviously controlling the weather is like near on impossible, and I didn't have all the items that I have in my game. My husband's game doesn't have all the like premium shop or all the Star Path items, so I didn't have some of the items that I wanted to use. I did also spend ages waiting for a Mickey Cloud, which is behind Skull Rock, but unfortunately when I was looking at it on the other side of the valley, I could see the Mickey Cloud clearly. By the time it made its way around, it like, I guess because of the height differences or something, I don't know what happened, but the cloud messed up and I lost the Mickey Cloud behind the other cloud so much that you can't even tell there's a Mickey Cloud there. But I assure you, there is one there. There was one. There was one. But yeah, either way, I hope this does well. I think this is a fun submission. I think the theming is really good. This is probably one of the strongest submissions that I made this week, actually. So we'll have to wait and see how this does. Next up, we have a couple of submissions from Amy B. We have this kind of like library-esque kind of submission. I love the glowing lighting in this. This looks really good. I have no idea how you've managed to achieve this almost like neon luminescent kind of glow, but the outfit works so well, like the hat and the hair and the purple in the outfit. It's just really well coordinated together. So I think that's great. And then we have this submission, which is really, really fun. It's kind of like some bar setup. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is fabulous. It's kind of wonderful. I'm vibing with it. All these lovely men here. I think it's fabulous. I may not get the theme, but this is certainly a fabulous submission. So yeah, fantastic job. Maybe I need to read your descriptions. I'll do that in a second. But yeah, fantastic job with this snap and fantastic job with the other one. Next up, we have a submission here from Marina, and I love this. The snake vibes in this are so good. You've got like, what, 3 snake companions here? We have all these cobra statues leading up to the Cave of Wonders here, all these jewels and gems, and then like kind of like the hint of mystery and danger with like the bones and this like wildebeest remains and stuff. I think is such a cool touch. Honestly, this is a super fun submission. It's super creative. I think this looks visually stunning. The coordination through this entire snap is incredible. So fantastic work with this. Next up, we have Silver Ears with this submission, and this is so cute. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is like, the vibes are immaculate. I feel like I'm in the room and I could hear your character sing and perform, and it'd be very sultry, and like it's just got those old school kind of like movie vibes, which I love. And obviously we've got Oswald here, which is like the perfect addition too. So I think this is a great snap, so good luck with this one. Next up, we have High Five to the Face with this submission, and this again is like super fun. I love this. This is another Vanellope inspired snap. I love how colorful it is. I love that you've used the new like fragment furniture, the like finish line and start line that you can craft. I think that's amazing. The fact that you've used like the Dreamsnap trophy and then like these piston cups as like trophies, obviously. I think that's fantastic. The race carts obviously posing here with Vanellope. I think this is a wonderful submission. I absolutely love this. I think it's got so much character and everything like that. So even using the rainbow fox was a lovely touch because of obviously the rainbow candy bright colors. So yeah, fantastic job. Next up, we have a couple of submissions from Nolan. Again, always wonderful. I don't like, I've watched your videos on stuff like this. I still think it's impressive work that you put in for gathering all these villagers and things like that. So I love this submission. It's so bright, it's so colorful, very vibrant. I love how it's decorated and things like that. I love like the purple trees. I think they were such a good choice to use, especially with Vanellope's house. And even using the popcorn squirrel companion is a lovely little touch as well. So fantastic job with this one. And then this is your second account, I believe. Yeah, this is your second account. So I love this, the fact that you've got everyone with top hats. I love that coordination. I think that is really good. Like you've got the bunny companion here with the top hat. You've got Scrooge. You've got Mickey with his top hat, and then obviously you're posing here with a top hat. I think it's such a genius like combination, if that makes sense. And obviously you've managed to control your birds to do exactly what you want them to do, which is what I needed in my submission. Oh, I really need to rewatch your videos and like practice. I'm sure once I work it out and get it down, I'll be fine. But yeah, no, I think this is actually super fun, super creative, and really unique. Next up, we have Kat with another pirate-inspired submission. And I love this. Okay, right. For one, I love that you've got Ariel's house here. I think that works really well. I didn't even realize there was enough space here to fit Ariel's house. And I love how, like, the island has this, like like tropical feel to it, like all these palm trees and everything, I think works so well. And then obviously you've got the Prince Eric ship here, which I think works wonderfully, and the little canoe as well. So I think this is a fantastic submission. The outfit is definitely giving pirate vibes. I think this is so well coordinated, and yeah, just a great submission. Next up, we have Bagel Rena with another pirate submission. This time we've got Donald and Daisy here. And surprisingly, Daisy actually works in this kind of scene too. I think this is wonderful and so creative. Obviously, I love the setup with Eric's ship. I love the fact that there's Eric posing in the background. I love the fact that you've got all the gems and jewels and treasure. I think that works so well. Yeah, this is a wonderful submission. I think you've done amazingly here. This is going to do well. Next up, we have Sunny. Now, I have featured Sunny in my other video, but it looks like this is what you ended up with, and this is fantastic. 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this snap. I love the pirate vibes of it. I love all the characters that you've used. This is a fantastic submission, and I think this is going to do really, really well. Great job. Very creative. Next up, we have Nina with this submission, and this is a very, very cute submission. I love that you've kind of gone with the pink bow in your hair to kind of match with Daisy. We do have some mini ears as well. I love that this shot is like very, very colourful. It's very fun and playful in that sense. Like, we've got a lot of colour with Mirabelle and all her butterflies and her outfit. We've got a lot of colour with all the flowers. Obviously, Minnie's house works well with the mini ears. And then we've got Carl's house here in the background as well, which is very, very colourful. So I think that coordinates very nicely. So I think this is a fantastic submission. Great job. Next up, we have Zara with this submission, and this is so fun. This is so creative. I love this with all like the balloons. Again, going for those kind of like Mickey magician kind of vibes. I love that you've included Daisy and Minnie. I think they work really well in the shot. I love the staging and everything like that. Again, kind of like using the starlight projectors to create this kind of like magic swirl. And then we also have a little bag as well, like a magic bag of tricks. I love that you've got this box as well. Now, I believe this is something to do with Daisy's quest line. I'm not entirely sure, but I still think it looks really great and really adds to the scene. So, fantastic work. Next up, we have Jolly with this kind of like bathroom vibe submission. And actually, I really, really like this. I think this is super fun and creative. I don't think I've seen anything like this, which I love to see. I do love that there's a little raccoon in the background being a little bit cheeky there. I love that you've got this kind of like bath and shower setup, and like it looks like with this hair wrap, you could almost pretend that it was like a towel on the head drying the hair or something like that, or a hair wrap to kind of keep your hair out your face as you do some like self-care and pampering and things like that. Either way, I think it's such a wonderful submission, so fun and creative, and I'm very excited to see what the results are on this one. Next up, we have Lainey Faye with this kind of like Mad Hatter inspired submission. Again, I think this is wonderful. So fun, so creative. I love that we've got Daisy here as well. I love the Easter like plates. I think they work really nicely here. And I love that you're posing with the white rabbit as well. I think it just really adds to the Alice in Wonderland vibes, which kind of completes the whole theme and setup of the submission. So fantastic job with this one. I think it works really, really well. And last, but most certainly not least, we have Sunny Wawa's submission. And oh my goodness. My goodness, this is perfection. This is absolutely incredible. The outfit is perfect. The matching hat, like the hat coordinates so well. We have Wally here. He works. Goofy works so well. I love how you've done this setup with the train tracks. I think this looks incredible and just works so well. Even the Main Street kind of like vibes here just work. Oswald's Theatre, the like park entryways, the buildings, this is just incredible. It has such a wonderful feel to it, and yeah, I'm just blown away. This has got to be like a winning snap. This is fantastic. So creative, so well set up, and yeah, fantastic. I have no words because it's just so wonderful. I literally can't put into words because I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Amazing job. Honestly, absolutely incredible. So there we have it. That's all the submissions for the Top It Off Dream Snap Challenge. I hope you enjoyed these submissions. They honestly are so good and so creative. And I'm just so impressed and so amazed by all the work that everyone has put in. So fantastic work, everyone. Good luck with your results for next week. I will still be around in Discord, but sadly no video from me, at least on the Wednesday. So I will be enjoying it as you guys usually enjoy it, I guess. So yeah, but fantastic work, everyone. Good luck. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys!